D-Lo 404 Boxing. All right, y'all. Just got up this morning and got on YouTube and saw, saw videos and heard the news that Kurt Sugar had passed. Kurtis Anderson. Um, it's I hate it getting that type of news and finding out. I just want to say, rest in peace to Kurt. My condolences to his kids and wife, family, friends. People he's touched, especially in his boxing community. A lot of us, had the pleasure of getting to know him through his boxing conversations on YouTube. Curtis is one of the few people that I actually had conversations with outside of YouTube that, we spoke on the phone a few times talking about boxing and different things about life. He talked to me about some personal things about his, health issues that he was dealing with and things like that. And, he was a real personable guy and didn't mind opening up. We kind of over time just lost touch. It wasn't like anything happened. We just kind of lost touch. You know what I'm saying? I think the last time he called me, I think I was actually on a call or something, or I think I was getting ready to go to a funeral, and I told him I'd call him back. And then when I called him back, he was out to dinner with some friends, and and he said he called me back. And then I think when he called me back, I was, I missed that call. And it's kind of just one of them things where, we just lost touch. But, I always follow him on the channels. When I see him actually this morning, I went on Blood Boxing's channel, because that was the first one that popped up, and I saw a picture of Kurtis Anderson, and I was like, oh, Kurt Sugar's on Blood. So was on Blood. I'm finna go look at it, and then I clicked on it and read the title, and I was like, oh my God, so that's kind of excitement, enthusiasm I had whenever I saw this man, that he was gonna be on somebody's show. It didn't even matter if I didn't want to hear what the other person was talking about on the show, because Kurt stayed out of a lot of that fanboy stuff and cheerleading for fighters and all that. He was more about the history of boxing, why things in boxing operated how it did. He was all about remembering the greatness of certain fighters and their eras and the era in boxing. And, he had boxing stories for days about him and his dad going to watch boxing and things his dad told him about boxing that he wasn't around to see, or he was too little to remember. So all of that stuff, kind of stuck with me. And I really, enjoyed listening to the man speak about boxing. It's kind of like they said about, E.F. Hutton, when he spoke, people listened. And that's kind of how I felt about Kurt when it came to his boxing knowledge and things that he put out there, because I feel like only a fool doesn't take time out to yield and listen to someone who has more knowledge about a particular topic than they do themselves, if they actually want to know more about it. So I always, paid attention to what the man had to say about things in boxing especially things that I didn't know about, because I had that thirst for knowledge when it comes to boxing. But just in general, that's the type of person I am anyway. I have a thirst for knowledge. But, I just want to say I appreciate my conversations I had with Kurt. I appreciate the conversations I was able to listen to from the comment section on YouTube that he had with other people about boxing, and I appreciate his enthusiasm for the sport. I know that he had great anticipation for seeing the Spence Crawford fight, which he didn't live to get to see. Hopefully that fight happens one day. If it does, I'll definitely have Kurt Sugar on my mind, winning if it happens. And it's just like I said, it's sad to hear his passing. But if Kurt was suffering, I guess I can take solace that he's no longer suffering. But once again, rest in peace to Kurt Sugar. He'll be remembered. I definitely will remember him. And I just appreciated the person that he was, in this YouTube boxing community, but also the person that I got to know outside of here for the limited time that we did spend talking on the phone. Like I said, a real good guy, and I appreciated that. Rest in peace to Kurt. You're gonna be remembered and gonna be missed. D-Lo 404 Boxing, I'm out.